I'm a teacher and I hate high-stakes standardized testing. And recent studies from the University of Pittsburgh have concluded that student grades are a better indicator for student success rather than standardized testing. And we know that high-stakes testing can raise cortisol levels in students' brains by 15%. So testing takes a physical toll on our students' bodies. But I can't change any of that. Standardized testing is not going away anytime soon. What I can do is prepare my students to the best of my abilities, and this is how I do that. So I have this slideshow, and all of the resources that I'm going to show you are built in, as hyperlinks. And we cover all of these topics that range from just general anxiety around testing to how to take standardized testing and test tips in general. We start off by recognizing that there are multiple types of intelligence, and we do a little multiple intelligence quiz. It's a self-grading Google sheet that students will just copy, and they choose which intelligence they most resonate with. And we really go over the fact that on standardized testing, we only really look at linguistic and mathematical intelligence, but there are so many other ways that aren't measured on the test. So it's all about the idea that this test can't measure all of your strengths. And then we cover a little bit about the way you treat your body affects your mind's ability to function. So we have them do a basic needs self-check, and it's just a Google form that students will get their own copy of when they follow that hyperlink. Next, we have the importance of following directions, and I have a PDF printout that you can add as well. That's one of those following directions challenge where it says read all the directions first and skip down to the bottom, but students don't read that part and they do all sorts of silly stuff. So it's one of those, and we just go over the importance of reading the directions in a test. Next, we talk about the elimination strategy. There are usually multiple choice questions, and this is how they're structured, and this is what they need to look for in order to find the correct answer. And then we talk about tricky words that are often in standardized testing, like absolute words, you can see them here, and general words. And both of these have activities that they can do to spot the general words or spot the specific words. And then we have a good old plot review. There's one of those Plot Mountain PDFs where they can click and drag to identify beginning, middle, and end of the story. And then we end with some lovely little affirmations, just to remember that we can do this. I don't know, it definitely doesn't solve all of my problems and feelings around standardized testing, but it's a great way to approach this with students and make sure that they get a little mindfulness and peace in this difficult thing that we're asking them to do. And I share all these resources if you're interested.